Good afternoon, my English parents. I hope everyone is doing well. I just wanted to let you know who I am. My name is Eileen Peak. I teach English 3, and I also teach French, French 2, French 2 Pre-AP, and French 3 Pre-AP this year. So, as far as English goes, I just kind of wanted to tell you that the way that I follow suit with all the other junior English teachers. We all meet together every week, and we try to all stay on the same page and cover the same materials so that if a student ends up having to go from one teacher to another, they're not so far behind. So anyway, this is an example of a slide presentation. I always like to use slide presentations. It keeps me organized. So we always have every day. I kind of give them a heads up as to what they need for that day. Obviously, put your phone away. They're not supposed to have their phones out. They have an agenda, basically telling them what we're doing that day. And then we always read for at least 10 minutes every single day. I do reading conferences with them. They have a set of questions on the backs of their notebooks, and they can choose a question for us to discuss while they're reading. And we just talk about what they're reading. Then we also do what's called a sentence of the week. As they read, they are supposed to mark whatever page they find a really cool sentence that they like every day, and then by the end of the week, they pick their favorite one, we put them on the board, we vote on them, and then whichever one gets the most votes gets put out on the outside wall of the classroom. So that's something that we've been doing. Then that's basically what we do every day. And then, of course, we have our lessons. And so right now we've been talking about imagery and how to use better descriptive words in our writing. We have a seed write almost every single day. They're doing something. Lately this week they haven't been doing very many seed writes because we've been talking more about, we did this one, yeah. Anyway, so we try to write every single day. Very, 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 very few times do we not write. But they also do seed writings. So that's about how I conduct my class. I have a class library that they can go choose a book from. Plus I have my own personal library. And I check the book out to them. And they are responsible for keeping up with the book. We also do book talks. Not every day, but most of the time we do a book talk. I'll put a book up there and I'll tell them about it and let them know that it's available if they'd like to read it. Now, as far as Google Classroom goes, very, very important place to be. Of course, you're going to see it from the teacher's side because I don't have a way of showing it what the students see, but like this is 4th period. So as far as classwork goes, they no longer have to complete a daily check-in because I do only face-to-face with English. So really, I can just delete this one. But the rest of the Google Classroom is divided into topics by week. Okay, so when we were virtual and synchronous, I did have all of the assignments in Google Classroom. As you can see, week 1. And then, of course, we had those 2 days where we thought we were going to get hit by a hurricane. And then week 2. And then week 3. We'll notice that the only one that's on here is the one for September 8th because that was the only other day that we were virtual. After that, we've been face-to-face. But what is very important for your students to check is when they are absent, because I do have a section called absent students. If they are not here on a particular day, by late the afternoon, because it's probably not going to get done in the morning, but by that afternoon, I will have an assignment or a video or something to let your student know what we did that day. For example, yesterday, I did a video and I went through the PowerPoint and it discussed what we did. And I only let the people who were absent see it. So that way it doesn't confuse anybody else who might see it who wasn't absent. So very important for your student to check this section out here. I was going to do daily recap videos, but to me that's redundant. if I'm going to do daily recap videos, then I'm just going to put them in absent students, because that's why I would be doing it. There's also another very important section for English 3, and I have the reading conferences calendar. This is where your student will know when he or she will be talked to by me. All he or she has to do is check the calendar, and since there's other kids' names in there, I won't leave it up. But also, I will post, I try to remember to post any of the slide presentations here if they want to go back and look at them. I haven't done it since the 31st, but I'm going to try to remember to do that. The bell schedule's here. My web page is here. If you click on this link, you go directly to my web page, which happens to be where this video is going to be. So that's basically Google Classroom. If you have any questions at all for me, go to my webpage. You will find all of the information you need to be able to email me and call me. I am very open and approachable and would love to talk with you if you need to talk about your child. I want all of them to succeed and do well, and I am very passionate about them reading and writing and really increasing their vocabulary. And writing sentences that don't run on for a whole page. Anyway, so I just wanted to let you know that that's me, and I will check you out later. Have a great afternoon and evening.